Here is a quick tutorial on a setup I made for the owl skip that should give you more frames for both the bottom inputs and the top inputs by using ocarina. Right, so first we just get in position. I like to do 3 side hops, hold right, target the wall, and then side up to the left. Now we want to side up, and on the frame we land, we're going to pull our sword and hold up to climb the vines. But it's not actually that easy. It's frame perfect, and there's another problem, which is that this is not the normal timing for like a Navitech skip or frame perfect side hops. The ground slopes slightly downwards, making it 8 frames instead of the usual 7. However, there's one thing we can do to possibly increase the leniency of this, which is that we press ocarina 1 frame before the sword. So we'll side up left, quickly press ocarina then sword as we're about to land. Chances are one of those inputs is going to hit the money frame, the frame that we land. If we hit the ocarina frame, we can hold up left and mash B. If we hit the sword frame, it works like before. I'm still not 100% consistent, but I believe this should make it more consistent for people. At the top there's a similar thing that can be done using the sword and the ocarina to increase leniency and limit it to 1 required pause. First I'll show the way this used to be done, with 2 pauses and no items. We used to climb the thing, and on a particular frame we had to pause on this frame to avoid the owl talking to us. Then Link is not actually ready to side up yet, so we had to advance 1 frame and then pause again, and then we could side up right and be done with it. You could instead do of the first pause use ocarina or sword to buy time for Link to get ready to side hop before the necessary pause. So with frame advance that would look something like this. We advance until the good frame, we pull our sword, and on the frame Link pulls the sword, we need to pause. We could pause earlier and advance to this frame, but this frame we actually need to pause, and then side up out of that pause. Similarly, you can use the ocarina. If you were to, on this frame, again, the frame before the owl talks to you, if you hit ocarina, that also keeps you safe. You can just press B quickly 2 times, and then repress Z and start. And if you get this frame, you're good to go. If you get the frame before, unfortunately, you have to advance again. Just hold up and press A. Now, putting everything together, because we can use sword, ocarina, or start at the top to stay safe from the owl, I like to press BC start quickly when I reach the top. So I'm aiming for the ocarina input to hit the right frame, but if I'm a little slow, maybe my first input, the sword, will hit instead. If I'm a little fast, maybe the start input, the last one, will hit the first frame at the top. So we'll see how it goes. So this time I hit the sword button on the first, on the frame I climbed, and that cancelled out the ocarina press, and now the pause is good too, because then we can see that we did in fact pull the sword. So you could also see that Link actually pulls the sword, so this is the good frame. We can just equip and go. So yeah, that's it. You basically just climb to the top, press B, ocarina, start quickly, and then you react to what happens. If ocarina pulls, you do the ocarina strat. If the sword pulls and the game pauses, then you do that strat. And if you just pause at the top, then you do the itemless strat. So yeah, that should give more leniency at the top. And it probably takes a little while to get it into muscle memory because there's a lot of buttons being pressed, but hopefully if you grind it out, it can just make it more consistent for you. So hope it works out.